in completely conveying what the Silent Birthkeeper course has brought for me. Because definitely, as they put it across, it's a mixture of learning, it's a mixture of videos, classes, theory, practical. But I think it's the kind of knowledge which changes you completely, right? I think I have grown so much, right? Whether I can visibly see that or not, I think my husband can see that because he keeps reminding me that, are you sure this is you? I mean, you don't normally behave like this because there are so many nuances, there are so many beautiful aspects of the course which actually change the way I looked at life, the way I looked at my own kids, the way I looked at the people around me, the way I started getting space. Because in general, I'm a person who likes to take control. I like to take control of things. I like to know what's going to happen, right? So I think this journey has changed me to the aspect of allowing things to take its course. And I mean, that's the difference, right? That's the difference we are trying to promote between the medical system and what we are trying to do. We're not trying to take control. We're trying to let nature be. We're trying to let things take its own course and respect that and provide a beautiful space for that to happen. So this is just one of the examples which I'm quoting about what I have learned from the course. But trust me, I think the more I go through the courses, the more I go through the modules in the course, there are new things which keep coming up all the time. And every time there's a new takeaway for me. And I'm really hoping I can just continue to weave through those because there's so much in it. There's so much in it that I don't think 1 year is enough to weave out everything from it. So I would like to I would like to tell a small example of the recent birth that I was at. I didn't get a chance to share to the circle because we didn't meet after that. So I just had a birth last week, which was actually a very, very traumatic experience for the mother because the mother had been through a lot of trauma. She had been through a lot of abuse from her childhood. So there was so much she was carrying forward to the birth. So when she stepped into that role of birthing, it was so beautiful that I was just taken aback because I was very, very scared to enter that birth because I knew she was carrying so much of trauma. And I was very afraid that being in that medical, because where I am from, you can't have home births. It's illegal here to have a home birth. So we have to accommodate the best way possible for a so I was very worried that the minute she enters the hospital space, she will feel more scared and she will get more caught up. But it transformed so beautifully that every time she just looked at me and then she was like, Aisha, I don't think I can do this. And then I just held her and I said, no, no, you can, just relax. And then it was so beautiful to see how she took control over the whole space. And I don't think I would have been able to do it if not for the course because I would have panicked. And I know I would have panicked because there was so much happening in her birth. People were wait because nobody believed she could do it, right? Nobody in the birthing space believed she could do it, given her history of her fear towards hospital setups. She's been through so much of surgeries from when she was a child. So even the doctor didn't believe that she could do it. They thought that we have to go in for the C-section at any point of time. So I was also anxious, and I think it was the course which gave me the strength and reminded me from time to time, saying, you know what, you're getting overwhelmed. Take a break. So I took a break, went out, calmed myself, ate something, prayed for some time, and then came back to the space. So every time I felt the birth was getting too much for me, I took a break because the birth was it was going on for almost 36 hours. It was a really long birth in the hospital. So a hospital being patient for 36 hours is everywhere from here. So what that experience taught me was there is so much of unraveling to do when it comes to birth. And I think this course has brought so much to me that I have no words to express it fully. I think there is still so much to learn. And if I could, I would join this new circle again so that I can continue to weave from it. So I really feel blessed to have been a part of the circle. And I'm really excited to see what more amazing things we can get out of this. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Aisha.